Hey, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jeanmonod, Regional VP of Sales here at Angel Oak Mortgage Solutions. Hope everyone's having a great day. We'll let everyone get logged in. We're usually doing deep dives into products, but today we're going to mix it up a little bit. So we have two different subject matter experts. I'll introduce them here in a minute, and we'll let everyone log in. Today we're going to talk about marketing. Everyone talks about products, but we're going to try to do a deep dive into our marketing portal, kind of share with you some tips and tricks, and hopefully help you get more business. So give it about another minute with people logging in. Halfway through July already. Hopefully everyone's month is shaping up pretty good. All right. Give it about another 30 seconds and then we'll get started here. I'm excited about today's webinar. I think, like I said, we talk about our marketing portal on our deep dives, but we're gonna put these two subject matter experts to work today. So, still some people logging in. All right, let's get started. Again, my name is Jeanmonod, Regional VP of Sales here at Angel Oak Mortgage Solutions. I've been with Angel Oak over 10 years, and today we're going to talk about marketing and how to help you market yourself specifically in the non-QM space. So I'm going to introduce Travis Peterman. Travis, give us a little bit of background on yourself, please.
Yeah, hey guys, nice to be here. John and I haven't been on one of these in a long time. I'm the Director of Digital Marketing here at Angel Oak Mortgage Solutions. Have been here since 2019. If you get any of our Tuesday marketing emails, those are my creation. So that's been doing that for 5 years now, coming up on October. We're going to kind of dive in here into the portal here in a minute. John, go ahead and introduce yourself.
All right, thanks, Travis. I'm John Bentley, VP of Digital Marketing at Angel Oak. Been here since 2018. Do a lot on the website optimization, paid search, organic search, social media. So we're looking at a lot of data that's coming from a bunch of different platforms, and we're starting to see some really exciting trends, especially kind of around the resurgence of the $1 million bank statement borrower that we're really excited about. So we're going to share a few data points with you and a few tricks and tools of how you can stand out, use social media to stand out, and start doing a little advertising and marketing of non-QM and how Angel Oak can help you do that.
And so Travis, we're going to have to get you, when you say John B and then John J, so we know who we're working with here. So yeah, thanks, John. And one of the things, this is being recorded, so feel free to ask any questions through our question queue. If we don't get to your questions, we will have your account executive or maybe even John or Travis reach out to you and answer your questions. So again, this is going to be recorded. We will get this out before end of day tomorrow. But we did want to share, as John Bentley said, wanted to share some stats with everyone here. And let me hold on. Let me know if you guys can see that slide. I'm trying to get it to where it's just in there. All right, so our biggest customer, can you guys see that?
It's still on the website.
Oh, sorry. And this is live, so all right.
There we go.
There we go. Great. Our self-employed borrower is our biggest borrower here for Angel Oak as a non-QM lender. So I wanted to share with you some stats here, and this stat really this one blows my mind. This is new business formations over the last 20 years in the U.S. And you can see we're going along here around 250,000 new business formations every year. Well, what happened in 2020? Everyone knows what happened in 2020. And new business applications grew over 2000, I have it here by a percentage point, over 2019 by 24% and continue to grow year over year. 23% in 2021, and then 6% and 7% respectively. So this segment of the workforce is not going away. So really wanted just to share with you that, the gig economy, so John, let's talk about some of the trends you're seeing behind the scenes on searches and stuff like that.
Sure. Yeah. So again, I think over the last really the last 6 months, we've started really seeing just kind of a pickup in search volume overall that we're pretty excited about. And so just kind of this idea that non-QM is becoming more and more of a mainstream product, product base that you need to start familiarizing yourself with and need to be able to market and stand out among your competition. But non-QM related searches, and so just kind of looking all encompassing at some of the keywords that we're focused on. We have kind of a group of different keyword families, some being bank statement related, bank statement loan, bank statement mortgage, some being in the DSCR, DSCR loan, investor cash flow loan, those types, and then kind of the all encompassing non-QM, what is a non-QM loan, non-QM mortgage, that kind of thing. But in June of this year, excuse me, so last month, there was over 150,000 searches for this kind of combined these different major keyword families that we're really focused on, which was a 41% increase from where we were just this time last year. And some of the major movement that we've seen just for kind of just keywords around non-QM, 175% increase from this time last year, which that's almost 3 times as many people searching for non-QM from where we were this time last year. DSCR loan, again, 5 years ago, very few people in the residential market, residential mortgage space were talking about DSCR loans, and today it's becoming a very mainstream, very common program that people are talking about. Over 75,000 searches in June just on DSCR loans, which that's 5 times as many people were searching for DSCR loans from just a couple years ago. And I think DSCR has been a great program, a great product for Angel Oak, and I know a lot of other non-QM lenders. 2022, 2023, there weren't as many of the bank statement borrowers and the jumbo borrowers out there. And DSCR really helped bridge the gap for us and for a lot of other lenders. I think in 2021, DSCR was about 18% of Angel Oak's volume. In 2023, it was up to 27%. So certainly helped bridge the gap there. It's a great program, easy to close, short-term rentals, long-term rentals. Really they're exciting programs and really been great for us the last year. But with those loans, they're an average loan size in the 265,000. So when you're talking about volume, you got to do a lot of those to kind of get those high volume numbers that everybody's looking for. And so I think the thing that we're overall most excited about is just kind of a resurgence in the bank statement borrower and bank statement activity happening on social media in searches. Search volume on bank statement related keywords is up 74% from where it was last year. And for Angel Oak, this is kind of our bread and butter product. Over the last 6 years, we've closed close to 14,000 of these bank statement loans, close to $8 billion in loan volume, and where I said DSCR has an average loan size of 265,000. Our bank statement programs have an average loan size of 565,000. So almost double the volume, or almost double the, or more than double the loan size there. So a great way to pump your volume. And in the last 90 days, we've really seen a resurgence in the $1 million bank statement borrowers. I noticed, or as I mentioned earlier, in May, looking at May, our average loan size on the bank statement product was $681,000 on average. And 19% of those were over $1 million. 49% of those were over $500,000. So those are are great loans, average credit score in there in the 732. Great loans, great borrowers. You know, and you know, I think again we're seeing just so much more activity in that $1 million bank statement loan than we were 6 months ago. 6 months ago in December, our average loan size on bank statement was right over 500,000, so kind of under our historical average of 565,000. But to go from 504,000 to 681,000, so a 34% increase over a 6-month period. I think that's what we're really excited to just see, some of those market trends, you know, coming back. And so, you know, I think again, a major place that you can stand out and start to find those bank statement borrowers, you know, on Angel Oak's social media pages. We try to share a lot of insights and a lot of data on where these borrowers are, you know, data to help stand out, you know, to your follower bases on social media. If you follow our pages, I think Travis is going to drop a link in the chat. We'll also link out to it with our follow-up email here. But that, you know, we're posting about those types of borrowers all the time, trying to share data. If there's ever anything you see from following our pages where you're like, man, I'd really love to share a similar, you know, post, we can certainly help you get that post created. If you reach out to our marketing team, and again, we'll share this information, but marketing@angeloakms.com, we can help you with some custom social media content. But you know, we also have a lot of ready-made social media content that's available in our TPO portal, and so Travis is gonna just kind of walk us through some of the stuff that's already available that we highly encourage you to use. But you know, just getting, you know, information out there about these programs. They're becoming very mainstream. The $1 million bank statement borrowers coming back into the market. Just a great opportunity to start you know, marketing yourself as a non-QM expert.
Yeah, thanks, John. Really a lot of good intel there. Just so everyone knows that DSCR is an acronym for Debt Service Coverage Ratio Program. So I just want to make sure I get that out there. But John, when you talk about, you know, everyone talks about, oops, sorry, I don't know what happened. Everyone talks about, you know, a logjam in the inventory of homes out there, but it's that self-employed borrower that's buying those luxury homes, and there's a little bit of movement at that point, price point in the market. So really getting out there and market it to self-employed borrowers, and we're going to tell, in closing, we're going to show you where you can try to find those self-employed borrowers. John, so thanks for sharing all that information. Before we let Travis take over here, we're going to do a quick little poll question here, and look for everyone's participation here. Let's launch the poll. It's, have you marketed a non-QM program on social media in the last, say, 12 months? So while we're doing that, you know, I'm really excited. You know, on our website, we coined the term underserved market. Well, Travis Peterman's going to go and show us, I really believe, an underutilized portal on our website. So let's see. Wow, I'm actually pleasantly surprised. 59% of you have actually marketed a non-QM program on social media. That's exciting. That's really exciting. So hopefully the other 41% on here, by the time Travis is going through the portal, he'll be able to, you'll be out there marketing yourself to self-employed borrowers, investors, and any other type of people out there. So Travis, do you have control of this now?
Yep, let me find the share button here. I thought I did. Let me see. Are you still in it?
I think I am.
All right, one sec. Can you see my screen?
I can see your screen.
What are you seeing?
I'm seeing
Instagram page.
Instagram page.
Perfect. All right, here we go. Here's our homepage. So if you're looking for the TPO portal, we have several places for you to go. You have down here at the button, and then also at the broker login. So we're going to go ahead and click that, and that's going to bring you to this page. And the marketing portal is right up here. So you'll see flyers, presentations, social media, and whiteboards. So we're going to jump into the broker flyer portal first. And as you can see here, this is a bank statement HELOC flyer. I've already inputted someone's flyer that I helped build yesterday. And this was Wes over at Lending PC, and did a couple of flyers for him. He did not have access to this platform, but I did it for him anyway. But go ahead.
Travis, I do want to interrupt you for one thing. You need to be an approved broker with Angel Oak to access this. Just want to make sure everyone's aware of that. So
yeah, and John, you can kind of mention that at the end of this, how to go. They can go about doing that. So this is one of the flyers here, and we have over 20 options here for the flyer. So all you need to do is select the flyer that you want, the program that you want to market. We have some do's and don'ts flyers. We have some flyers for your accountants, the CPAs out there. If you're trying to reach out to high net worth individuals, we have a flyer for that as well. We have a DSCR flyer for investor cash flow. We have investor property. And so we got everything for short-term rentals. And then we also recently added some Spanish flyers here at the bottom that you'll see. So if you have any Spanish-speaking clientele out there in the Miami area, that's highly used for our AEs. And so that's a very easy tool for you guys to use. You just literally left logo, and that shows up. This individual works at Park Cities, and then photo is this is Wes's photo here, and then right logo, which he didn't want to be utilized, but will go in this space at the top right here as well. And then we can jump back over to the marketing portal, and we'll go into the presentations. And here, as you can see, you just literally click the Realtor Success, and the flyer will be here, or the presentation will pull up. You can download it, and then you can insert on every page whatever logo you'd like. So, you can just insert picture from this device. I think the last one I have up is let's see, Bankrate. Somebody literally input it there, save it, and move on. And you can do that across the presentation.
Yeah, Travis, that's pretty slick and pretty easy. And the one thing I will tell everyone on this call, maybe not tell, but explain to everyone on this call, this is a powerful presentation. Last week we did a deep dive into bank statements webinar, and 70% had not originated a bank statement loan in the last 12 months. And I bet you if you went out to your referral source, it's probably even less. I'd say it's probably 90-95% don't know these loans exist. I was at a function about 2 months ago. This lady, she was an originator and a CPA. She never even knew that bank statement loans existed out there. So, and our accounting said, you don't have to be an expert in non-QM or Angel Oak's programs. Our AEs across the country will do this on your behalf with you, standing by your side, or via Zoom. And they don't say anything about, I always joke, like the witness protection program, they go in there and they just say that they are one of your investors and they will present this on your behalf. And 9% of the loans we close at Angel Oak are actually for realtors. So you get 12, 13 in a room, the odds are you're going to get one of their deals. I'll be quiet. Go ahead, Travis.
Yeah, that's great. That's great information. And also, just to help market your realtor event that you're going to decide to throw, we have a flyer for that as well. So you can go in here, download the flyer, put in the time that your event's going to be, where it's going to be, who's hosting it, where to RSVP, put your name, your phone number, and all your license information. And if your company requires a specific disclosure, that can be put here, and then you can throw in your logo as well. So, this is something that's super easy. We've already done the work for you. You just got to take this step to do it.
Yeah, Travis, I'm going to give you guys a shameless plug because you guys you invest heavily in our loan officers' marketing. You guys, you're always out there creating new content, creating, new flyers, we're always tweaking this presentation to be better. So really, Angel Oak invest in all of you on this call. So really take advantage of it. And this is where I get a little, I truly believe this is a very, very underutilized portal here. So Travis, we do have a question coming in. Renee's asking, hello, on the social media, which one would you choose for the right aspect ratio for Facebook posts? We're gonna talk a little bit about that, right?
Yeah. John,
Yeah.
you wanna go ahead?
Yeah, I mean, I tend to just like using the square images. I think they're the most versatile. You can use them across Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram pretty seamlessly. They show up well on mobile. I think sometimes with the landscape, things can get a little hard to see on social, especially when people are on a mobile device. So I think sticking to the square aspect ratio, that's a pretty safe bet. Yeah, and I think most of these social media, most of this social media content that's in here would be that square. So again, it's designed to, where there's custom aspect ratios for stories versus events, or what have you. I think the square does a really good job across all platforms, and all of these are of course non-branded. And with anything, if you find one of these and you'd like us to help you customize it a little further, use more your colors, don't hesitate to reach out. We love helping loan officers create these graphics for themselves.
Yeah, and to your point, yeah, that's what we've done here. We're making these square because that is the easiest to do. And so you'll see some of these at the top are some that we just recently added to the platform. And so yeah, and then we have ones that are program specific as well. So for this one, this is asset qualifier, which is quite a few. And then of course, most of you are probably going to start using the bank statement borrower images here. That's going to be the predominant use that you have. So
yeah,
let me.
I don't think we mentioned this earlier, but Travis recently kind of revamped this entire portal. Spent a lot of time on it, came up with some really good stuff, just got it more organized. So all this stuff is recent, is current. I think what Travis, we kind of rolled all the new material out at the beginning of Q2, April, May-ish.
Yeah.
So all this stuff has been refreshed, and Travis did a great job with it, and can, if you ever have any questions, can certainly help you use this stuff and customize it and start getting it out there.
Yeah, and I wanted to just show real quick also, we have these whiteboards available as well. So these are, you can use
timeless. They're
Yeah,
timeless.
They're timeless. You can post them to social media. You can do all kind of things. You could actually, a lot of our realtor presentations that are done from the loan officers, they take these and then share them during a presentation as well. So we have one for bank statement, we have housing events, DSCR, which is our investor cash flow program, some jumbo loans, and then just non-agency loans are not more work. Just letting people know that non-QM is easy.
Yeah.
You just got to get used to, you just got to learn it.
With the right partner, it's easy, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, so let me do one other thing. I think we wanted to just show you guys how easy it is to make a post in LinkedIn. So I've already pulled up my user profile. You really literally add media, and I downloaded a bank statement HELOC image from the portal. Literally just hit next, and then if you want to get kind of fancy, you can go into ChatGPT. I did a quick prompt here. Need a quick LinkedIn post about the advantages of bank statement loans, 100 characters or less. Take that, copy and paste.
I should have put a stop clock on you, because it's amazing how quick this. I mean, I don't think this took 15 seconds.
Yeah, and then of course add your phone number and your email address on there as well, so people can hit you up with their requests.
Yeah, so it's that simple. This is live on my page, so it's Not rocket science. Just got to get involved and start posting as much as you can.
It's like anything, Travis. It's repetitions, right? Keep posting, keep posting, keep posting, and I'm sure you'll get a hit on these. I mean, and as Travis showed us, you don't have to recreate the wheel here. We've already done it for you. And kudos, Travis, to redoing that portal. It looks great and a lot more content available. I have a question here from Len, and it's a really good question. It's about, and I guess, and maybe this is a good suggestion. Len, the difference between, our programs and products and hard money is, hard money is really just short term, and usually it involves points up front in addition to a higher than normal rate. I know you said in the next question here, many realtors are using hard money for their investment properties. I'd suggest trying to go that debt service coverage ratio is a strong program. We're not using, I don't want to get into product, but I'm going to now. We're not using any income. We're not using any job information. We're just strictly qualifying the borrower off their credit and how the property's going to cash flow. So, but maybe that's an opportunity for us. Maybe it's just to work on a flyer between hard money and non-QM. Maybe I'll take that, Len, and we'll see how, what we can work on. And over the next couple of days, we'll see what we can come up with. But
might be a good idea. Might be a good idea for an upcoming email there, Travis.
Yep.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah. So I think that's all I had to show for the TPO portal. Anybody have any questions on how to access that and how to go through and do that? Do we have any questions coming in on that?
No. Is there a worksheet for the DSCR loan? Julio, I'm going to share my my contact information. So we do have a calculator on our website. And all of our information. I think this is where you guys wanted me to pick back up here. So I'm going to do a couple things. I'm going to show a couple slides while we're hot on how to find these borrowers. So let me see. Have I got control again, Travis?
Let me get you. Make sure you do. 1 second. You do now.
Okay. So let me know if you guys can see this screen.
1 second.
Hold on. Let me. Lost something there. Hold on. Screen sharing. Yeah. Let me know if you guys can see the screen.
All good.
All right. So, we talked about bank statement borrowers. We talked about, debt service coverage ratio. Just wanted to show this PowerPoint slide. Who are your bank statement borrowers? You heard me talk about realtors, right? 9% of the loans we close are realtors. Contractors, I'll do a shameless plug. This is a huge gig economy, right? And, people have multiple jobs. Maybe they're driving Uber, maybe they're driving Lyft. We just rolled out about 4 months ago, we rolled out a 1 year self-employed for a borrower. And you say, well, that's great, but they have to be in the same line of work. Well, you have doctors. Maybe they're still doing their rounds at the hospital, but open up a side practice. Maybe you have a roofer who worked for a roofing company and said, you know what, I'm going to start my own roofing company. So, these are, maybe someone was a trucker for another company and they said, I want to start my own. As long as they are in the same line of work, 1 year self-employed. And we talked about those stats earlier, how many people are starting new business applications. That's not going away. So you can see wholesale, retail, healthcare, transportation, and trucking. I live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Fort Worth is a huge trucking area. So think about that: beauty spas, salons, franchise owners. We have an AE out in California. He says, where do you find them? Open up your front door, you will fall over them, right? Realtors, other LOs, CPAs. The CPA does such a great job preparing their taxes. That's why they can't qualify using their tax returns. So these are all the other leads there. And again, this will be part of the presentation when we send it out to you no later than end of day tomorrow. So, so we also talked about another popular program, and maybe Len, this is going to be right up your alley. Where do you find these investor cash flow borrowers? This is our debt service coverage ratio program. Realtors, right? Len, you said it in your comments. Realtors are using hard money. Other large banks, look what we have up here. We didn't just make this up on the fly. Hard money lenders. That's just temporary financing. Go get them a permanent financing for that investor. CPAs again, financial planners, investing clubs. Where to find them? Those are investing. Oops, sorry. Investing clubs. I have an AE here in the Dallas-Fort Worth. He Googled real estate investment clubs and he stopped counting at 20. He had an LO go present. He went with an LO and presented to a real estate investment group. Not one person in there knew about debt service coverage ratio programs. So again, you can see social media, all that out there for you. Guys, they're out there. It's just, you gotta work at finding them. Go to any strip mall. I bet you every one of those are owned by a self-employed borrower. So let's bring up the website here. Get out of here. Bring up our website. Let's see if it's not letting. Can you guys see it? Hold on.
No, we're still on the.
All right. Can you see it now?
Yep.
All right. So everything, this website is so easy to use. Like you said, this is where you find your broker login. This is where you can get a quick quote, either here or here. You can run scenarios to 24/7. It's as easy as that. And if you're not signed up with Angel Oak, here, all the information is here. Broker application. If you're already approved with Angel Oak, but you don't have login credentials, you go right here, your request for user ID and password. It's all here. So, Travis, John B, anything? What a couple of James is asking, thank you. I do not see a flyer that highlights all non-QM, but is one available? Let me see. Yeah, there is one, all the highlight programs.
Yeah,
I thought
we have
there
a
was
highlight
one
that does show everything. Yeah. So you'll see one that's called Program Highlights, and that'll be what shows all the different programs that we offer.
Okay, so it is out there in the drop down.
Yeah, and then just follow up with us. I in the chat we put email us directly at marketing@angeloakms.com, and either John, myself, or one of our teammates will respond. We're all watching that inbox, so if we don't respond to you within an hour or two, that would be a rare a rare case.
All right, James found it, so thanks. And guys, they shared the marketing email address. This is my contact information. Feel free to reach out to me any time, any day. If you don't know who your account executive is, contact me. I will get you I'll get you your account executive in touch with you. So I know we're 30 minutes into it. So anything else, John, in closing?
No, I just, again, just reiterating that that non-QM is becoming more and more mainstream. We're really pleased with what we're seeing. A lot of great trends out there to pump out some pretty serious non-QM volume, and anything we can do, to help, educating on non-QM is such a huge part of what our sales team does, and we try to support them through that, the marketing efforts. And if you're wanting to jump into non-QM and need some help getting started, we can whip some stuff up for you, customize it with your colors, your logos, and we're more than happy to help you strategize around kind of getting started. I think John mentioned earlier with social media that repetition is key. It's sometimes tough to jump in and you post once or twice and maybe you don't get a bite right away. You just kind of got to stick with it. I read a stat recently that said if you're posting once a month on LinkedIn, you'll be lucky to reach 10% of your your total follower base. But if you start posting once a week to LinkedIn, you'll start reaching 40% of that borrower base. LinkedIn wants to see repetition. They want to see people using their platform. The more you're using it and engaging, following people, commenting, liking, sharing, that's all going to trickle back down to you. And if you stay consistent and are adding value, letting loan officers, realtors, business owners, anybody know about these programs that are still, while the traction is certainly picking up and are becoming much more mainstream, there are still so many real estate and mortgage professionals out there that aren't aware of these products. And if you can be the person that's getting in front of them and helping them find average $680,000 loans with 732 credit scores, they're going to be sending you a lot of business, and we're here for you and want to help you in any way we possibly can.
Yeah, John, and self-employed people, guess what? Who they know? Self-employed people. All right.
That's right.
So, Travis, anything else?
No, I think John summed it up pretty good. Just get active on LinkedIn. That is the platform that LOs and the industry people are using. So just get out there and start using it. And if I'd like to see everybody on this call today kind of like one of our recent posts, and maybe even decide to follow us today.
Yeah. And again, if we post something, we try to share industry data all the time. And if you see something that we post and you're like, man, I'd really like a post like that with my logo and my information on it, let us know, and we can get you something, in a business day or possibly less. We'll try to get it turned around for you as quickly as we can. Appreciate
that, guys. You guys are always willing and able, so I appreciate that. Again, this recording will be sent out before end of day tomorrow. I really appreciate everyone's time. If you close loans with Angel Oak, thank you for your business. If you haven't, give us a shot. Start marketing yourself so you can close loans with Angel Oak Mortgage Solutions. So on behalf of everyone here at Angel Oak, thank you for your time, and we really appreciate you participating in today.
All right. Thank you.
Guys.